insurrection. This just happened to be after, in a bipartisan way, this particular chamber decided that they were going to impeach.
Donald Trump, a man who couldn't even sell a bottle of vodka. Trump vodka. A drink so bad it should come with a warning label. Do not drink. Even the alcohol industry didn't trust him. And now he wants us to trust what? Trust a man whose business ideas are like a TV show called Failure Goes Forward, where the only reward is huge loss with nothing in return. And don't think he can't fail anymore. Just wait until he finds a new way to prove he's a real failure expert.
That's the big issue that we have. Elon Musk boosted false U.S. aid conspiracy theories to shut down global aid. Now, while he was boosting those lies about U.S. aid, and he was stopping money going for, say, things such as Head Start, somehow the only money that didn't stop was the money to him and his organization.
And now we have Elon Musk, the man with a special talent for creating conspiracy theories just to stop global subsidies, but supports money for himself and his own company. It shows how much Elon really defends free speech. But once someone mentions the failure of his self-driving car program, or how Twitter turned into a far-right chat group, its account suspended immediately. Amazing. We have a man who calls himself the defender of free speech, but only when he wants to.
You're also calling on Musk to appear before Congress. Why? What do you want to ask him?
Well, first of all, I want to ask him, what exactly has he been doing? Who is it that he's hired? Who is it that he's firing? How he's coming to the conclusions that he's coming to? What makes him believe that getting rid of our workforce, including those that are in charge of keeping our nuke situation safe or keeping planes from falling out of the sky? I want some analysis behind what it is that he is recommending to the president or to OPM or to anyone else that is engaging in what I feel like is more so a dismantling.
Let's move on to a bit of entertainment. A congressional hearing where Crockett boldly called out Elon Musk, who's running a mass boycott of the workforce, including those ensuring nuclear safety and aircraft control. Amazing. When people start changing the jobs of those who've worked hard, it seems like the time for a wise discussion has finally come. What Crockett does is not cause noise or fire shots, but instead, expose the truth right in front of everyone.
We're involved in a hearing with Elon Musk about condoms. Right? Do you remember this whole?
It wasn't with Elon. Elon, if you're watching, come through, boo, because you haven't shown up to the Doge subcommittee yet.
Right.
But wait, it gets even more ridiculous. Where has Elon Musk gone? He thought, in the middle of a humanitarian crisis, the most important thing to do was to send condoms to Gaza. That's right, you didn't hear that wrong. And of course, Crockett has no hesitation. As soon as she opens her mouth, the viewers burst out laughing. Politics, at this point, isn't about the truth. It's about crazy ideas.
So when you start talking about who should have access to literally the system that controls approximately $6 trillion of our dollars, I don't really understand, because the people that worked in those positions could only distribute money per the law. So why is it that the Doge committee would have to have access? And that's not the place that you go to look for cuts. You look at our budget, which it is Congress that has the power of the purse. You look at our budget, you help the president come up with his proposed budget, and then the House and the Senate will decide what we send to his.
This is perfect. Crockett points out how billionaires and politicians always talk around important issues like the budget while intentionally controlling everything that the public never has access to. She does this without needing to shout or have a cheering crowd, simply by pointing at the reality. It's like exposing a movie that everyone naively thinks is reality. But in fact, it's just a scam. Elon Musk and Donald Trump, the ones we once imagined would save the world, now turned out to be nothing more than over-the-top guys with no superpowers at all.
And so I think that we have to understand that we are not dealing with normal people. We are dealing with someone who is proven to be a criminal, proven to be disrespectful to us as Americans. And listen, we have to fight him the exact same way. We have to come back with the same type of energy.
And when Crockett destroyed all the arguments of these billionaires, she didn't just drop the mic, she left behind a wreckage where our trust in them once stood. In reality, not everyone can face an empire without encountering some difficulties, but Crockett did it with ease. A blow so powerful that it made Trump wonder if he could sue gravity for making him look so bad on live TV. Remember, after Crockett did her part, all that was left for Elon and Trump was silence.